Hello, I'm Diargos. Welcome back to my Factorio series, the Manhattan Project. Alright, what was I doing? So let's add some more of this here. Just to see, I don't know, let's add like 4 more. And then we'll take down. In between episodes, I regret to say that I did not look up the belt, which I should have done like 3 seconds ago before I started this, but I forgot. So we'll just kind of experiment and tear down whatever we don't need, wherever the belt stops going, right? The other thing is, this is not even a full belt, right? So I can add more miners to it. But do I want to do that, or do I want to do it like this? Wow. It's like totally emptied. Okay, so I need to move these, I guess. Nothing. All right. Okay, I think this is a good start, and I'll double it, of course. So for here, let's do it like this. Yeah. All right, that should cover it. That should be a good long while for that fills up. You see, this is like 1. It has to take 20 of them, right? So I think we put too many on there, but let's put these last miners down before we really decide. Okay. Probably gonna have to put on some more power soon. So for here, keep it symmetrical. Copy. Oh, I can't copy unless I'm in range. Come on. Oh, you know what? You don't have to click anymore. Look at that. Oh gosh, that's so great. I forgot about that. So before this patch, you had to click each one. Now you can just drag your mouse and like a paintbrush. Very nice. Oh no, I'm out. I'm out. All right. Whatever. I will run down here. All the way. Look at this tiny little guy. Looks like everything else is doing well here. Iron is keeping up, which is really the only concern. Where are we? Right here. Okay, I'll take 150. I'll take 200. All right. Anything else needs my attention? So you can see these aren't quite all getting everything they need, but you should run. I mean, we are researching. I'm not too worried about the speed. I've got things to do anyway. In between building bases and filling in giant oceans, I'm gonna be pretty busy. Okay, and we'll fill those in as well. Let's come down here. All right. Okay, where was I? And then we can actually, no. Oh, I should have grabbed some more power poles. Dang. Okay, well, just enough. I can always manually craft them. So what I should have done... Okay, that's fine. I can still do it. Just kind of like that. All right, let's see our grand total there. Not a lot. Okay, pick them all up. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 466. All right. Now, just as like a totally a dry run here, but we can fill this in. I don't know. All I'm doing here is I've done this before, obviously, but I want to get a sense of what I'm dealing with in terms of how much landfill I'm really going to need. And I've got 400. And let's assume, because I've got plenty of water here and here, and I'm assuming elsewhere. So we're going to be doing a lot of solar panels. So let's assume that we just want to fill this whole thing in. Here, let me increase my... There we go. So that's the largest. Dang, I wish you got bigger than that. So I did that, the plus and minus on the numpad. Okay, so I've got 466. See how fast this goes, really quick. There you go, so that's 466. So 466 did, see that green area there? You can tell because the grass is different. Okay, so if that's 460, so let's call that 500, right? So there's 1,000, and you can just imagine, right? So like if I have 10 of those, right around here, like that much, that's 100,000, right? So 10 little slivers like that, so like right there. So like say this whole chop right there, that's like 1 million to fill in this little bay. Maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 million. Oops, don't want to do that. Always push E. Well, that's that is a lot of landfill. So I'm going to assume that I'm not going to wait for that, but I will use that for at least my third base. So for now, I think I'm going to continue forward with my plan of smelting. You can do like copper here in this area and iron over there. So we'll do copper. We've got some oil here to deal with. Yeah, we'll do copper like right here, I think. And then iron right next to it. We'll just build over this other stuff for now. And where do I want to put the bus? I think we want to put the bus somewhere where I can do like a long straightaway, right? I don't want to like run into, I don't want to have to turn the bus like 90 degrees at some point. So I could start here and just go this way, like bring the copper down, bring the iron down, have maybe in this region have green circuits being produced for the belt and steel somewhere in this region, and then have the bus go all the way out like that and just run over any of these resources here, and then have all of my production like that off to either side. And then oil processing could be maybe in this region here, because I've got a big kind of open area. I can burn the rest of these trees down, and I've got plenty of oil kind of all around that I could pipe down into here, do the processing there. Separate from this base, Power, probably. That's a good question. Power might be good to do here, just south of where the bus is, and just kind of extend power out like this until I have solar. And then for solar, I'm thinking having just a huge solar farm all over here. But man, it's kind of difficult because there's so many resources, and once you put down a big solar farm, you don't want to. Dang, that was me drumming on my desk. You don't want to pick them up again, but whatever. This is, it's supposed to get better. The resources will get richer as we go. Nuclear power. Yeah, we're not there yet. So we wanted to do trains. We're gonna need trains soon. Okay, so got a lot to do, but fortunately we've got our little starter base going, and that'll get us going pretty quickly, I think. The one thing I wish I had was, it's not gonna help me if I don't have bots. Maybe I should just build a bunch of grenades for the rest of these. It'll still be better than the full. Yeah, let's do that. I have a grenade up here, right, already. Look what I can do. That and that. Why do I even have those things? Okay. Easy peasy. Oh, I'm out of power. Power poles, power whatever. See, this is why I set this stuff up. Even if it's a little ramshackle, it's so convenient once you're ready to get everything going. All right. There we go. And finally, something like that. Oh, hello. No. All right. Okay, that'll go for a while. Now you can see how ineffective these are, which is why I'm like reluctant to even use them. I mean, they're good to use. They're just so one, because I don't have any damage on it right now, right? Two, just to clear out a few trees. And it's just burn them down. I think that's probably the fastest way to get rid of it. I feel like I've already burned these trees though. I feel like they don't like burn away. You have to like burn them down like a gun. Like it's like shooting them down with your machine gun. Just kind of a waste of flamethrower fuel. But still faster than chopping. Alright. So what I'm doing is I'm just... What the heck? Suggested tutorial. Basic train and railroad. I don't want that. Why did I get that message? Okay, so trains, yep. Fluid wagons, yeah. We need like all of this stuff. But for solar panels, I definitely need. I'm gonna need that. For sure, I'm gonna want that. Man, I really don't want to burn down every tree here manually. And I'm out. Yeah, that seems like a big waste. I mean, I've got plenty. This thing's probably already filled up. Probably not. I didn't mean to leave that open. Grab another stack, but I'm not gonna use it. It's good to have on. Okay, well, let's start planning this thing out a bit. Here, you know, we're gonna have ore come down here, and we'll have multiple lines, of course. And I want to do it just south of it, right? Yeah. Okay. And let's set up the furnaces. There's very convenient coal right there. So I'm gonna go a little south of that. Kind of like this. Don't want to go straight down. Yeah, I've got plenty of room. Because I think the bus is going to be like right there. Right? Let's count this out. So I wanted 36 per side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 12, 14. Let's see. Plenty. So even if I, that's like 18, right? Even if I doubled it, you know, it's like comes down to here. And we will have to pick those up with electric furnaces and kind of retool it, but that's okay. And then have like that there, output there, and then some more there. And I should be able to get pretty easily eight full belts of ore just from this one patch. I think because it's for blue belt, it's gonna be, I think it's 77. I think it's 77 miners for a full blue belt. I think that's correct. I mean, if that hasn't changed also since the last patch, but I don't think it did. I don't remember anything about that in the patch notes. Okay, really want bots now. Didn't I burn this? I mean, I guess I don't have to cut down a few trees. It's a lot better than having to deal with that whole dense forest that was here. I wish I could build like a super chainsaw axe that would just one-shot these. Like in between this and getting bots, it'd be kind of nice. Because this is still tedious, right? And you go from like the jump between no axe, iron axe to steel axe, like that is like a linear progression. It gets a little bit easier, a little faster each time, right? And this is a lot better than having to chop it by hand. And these aren't even like alive trees, right? But then you get bots, and the jump it's ridiculous. It's like a whole different thing. There needs to be like some kind of in between tool that you can use right about this technology, right? Because I've had steel, you get steel so early, and then you just sit on steel forever. And then finally you get bots, and I don't think you ever use your steel axe again. Like, you don't even need to. Like, I'll probably use this axe up, and then I'll have like 3 or 4 axe. Like, these 5 will for sure last me the entire rest of this series. Like, I won't ever build another steel axe again. Once I get bots, especially. That's true. Wherever it's at when I get bots, that's probably going to be where it's at for the rest of the series. Maybe I use it, get like 1 less, because this one's like real low. So if I get it to 4 and it's that low, then And yeah, it might drop down to 3. But there's no way I'm burning through all 5 of these. Even if I chop down every single tree in this area, man. Maybe. I'm sure this is super entertaining. But I'm almost done. And I want to do it. I want to use this entire stinking iron patch right now. And it's kind of convenient because I'm letting battery, and I've got a few other techs that I kind of need to get. Is that something? No. That I need to get researched. Right. Okay. I've got a lot of wood. Oh, didn't mean to click that one. We'll drop the wood down somewhere over here for now. Okay, so what I need, I've got power poles. I'm thinking I'm almost thinking that I should that's not gonna be enough, but that's okay. I'm almost thinking that I should automate gosh, can I just finish my thought? Sorry. Thinking I should automate the production of boilers and steam engines. Yeah, I should do that. So I can just kind of drop them down really quickly. Down in that area down here. And start powering all this stuff. Because I want a separate power. Anyway. I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to end the episode here. In the next episode, I will be automating that and then setting up all the miners and the furnaces and all that stuff for this, and moving on to the copper patch and getting the main bus outline going over the next episode or two. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.